What's up, guys? There are a lot of new subscribers to this channel, and so I wanted to recap a couple of things for everyone who's new, give you a little history of the channel, some of the things that I've been through. The OGs will remember. You guys have really enjoyed my protest coverage lately, and so this is in the same vein. This is something that happened at a protest. Something very significant. Before we get into it, I wanted to let you guys know a lot of my gear has been stolen or destroyed lately. My GoPro was stolen, robbed from me in broad daylight. I'm an idiot and I crashed my drone, and my meta glasses are gone. Looking at over $1,000 worth of gear damage. I just wanted to let you guys know if you'd like to help contribute to my gear fund, my PayPal, Cashapp, and Venmo are in the description of this video. No pressure, but if you feel inclined, please use them. All right, let's get into it. So about a year ago, almost exactly on the dot, this was early June of last year, I went to a protest at the Adas Torah synagogue in the Pico Robertson neighborhood of Los Angeles. Now, the protesters claimed they were attacking this synagogue because there was a sale of land in the West Bank, and that's Palestinian land, but that wasn't actually the case. All of the land being sold was in central Israel, along the west coast, not the bank of the Jordan River. The protest started at 11 or 12 p.m., if I'm not mistaken. I got there very early. A lot of the people in the community knew me, and the synagogue had hired private security, and there were also police officers present preparing for this protest. I asked the police sort of, how are we going to deal with this? He said that they're going to keep them on the opposite side of the street of the synagogue. They would have to protest on the sidewalk. I told him, there's no way you're keeping those people on that side of the street.
What I'm saying is, we can't guarantee your safety on this. We can defend ourselves. We can defend ourselves. We know how to defend ourselves. Especially from baby killers.
What we're saying is that we don't want you to give them.
Yeah, I know. We don't. If they try to assault us, we know how to defend ourselves.
I don't know if he's never dealt with these people before, but it was the same people who had been assaulting me, false imprisoning me, bashing me with shields, hitting me in the head, throwing me downstairs at UCLA.
Stop pushing me. Stop pushing me. They're hitting me with their shields. They're forcibly removing me.
1, 2, 3, step.
Communists.
1, 2, 3, step.
And they're pushing like poles into my back or something.
The same people who had been preventing Jewish movement about the campus. Same people that had been bear spraying people on UCLA's campus nonstop for the past 3 months. So I waited around, and eventually the protesters showed up. To absolutely zero surprise to me, they were already on the same side of the street as the synagogue. If the synagogue is here, they approached from each side of the sidewalk. The private security for the synagogue formed sort of a rectangular security perimeter around the door. And they sieged that synagogue from both sides. They completely surrounded it. Things got very tense very quickly. Cars were still driving down the street, but now the street was completely flooded with protesters. Eventually, there were two sides of protesters, pro-Israel and anti-Israel. It was an absolute melee in the street. There were brawls breaking out. People were punching each other in the face, grabbing each other by shirts. I could see orange mist poofing out of the crowd. That's bear spray. And so I'm on the inside of this security perimeter. And I told the private security, I want to get out into the street. And they're like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to document anything from back here. Now, keep in mind, I had my press credentials clearly displayed. I wasn't armed. Both hands were on a camera at all times. I was simply documenting what was going on. I saw a plume of orange smoke, and like an idiot, I ran towards it. That was bear spray. There seemed to be some kind of melee going on, and I identified a protester with a can of bear spray. The protester looked at the counter-protester next to me, sprayed him down, stopped, looked at me, knowing I'm a journalist, and then sprayed me directly in my eyes from about 10 feet away.
No, you're not gonna do shit.
Are you okay? Do you have any water?
No.
Are you okay?
I got it. Hey, get your heart rate down. Get your heart rate down. Breathe through your nose. I know it's awful, so we're gonna get water soon. You're gonna flush it, all right?
Get water. Get him water.
Can't fucking breathe.
Get him water.
Hey, get water. It's all right. Okay. I know it's awful. We're gonna get through it, all right? Hey, it's Sean, by the way.
What's up, man?
All right. They're getting you water. Getting you water.
Mine.
Nobody's on my side. Here you go, bud. Here you go. Don't wipe it. Don't wipe it. Don't wipe it. Don't wipe it. Just let it go.
It's hot. It's hot. It's hot.
I know. It's all right. You'll be all right.
Oh, this one's cold. This one's cold.
Get back to work.
This one's cold. This one's cold. You okay?
Can you can't breathe?
Hey, I'm good. Just hold my shoulder and walk with me, okay? We're getting you out the street. Just walk with me. I'm good. Please don't take a picture, please. Come. Keep walking. I'm good. You're safe in my hand. I'm taking you somewhere to sit.
Thank you.
Okay? You're totally safe. Okay? Okay. In a second, there's going to be a big step.
Are you sure I'm safe?
Not yet. Not yet. Behind you. Take a step onto the sidewalk.
Are you sure I'm safe?
I promise you, you're safe. The only way you're not safe is if you're going to attack me.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I promise you, you're safe. Okay, now you're going to sit down. Now you're going to sit. Take off your bag. You can sit back. All right. Yeah. What do you feel? What do you want to paramedic?
It was the most excruciating pain I have ever been in, and I could not see for an hour and a half to 2 hours. And keep in mind, I've clearly identified people around me who had previously assaulted me at UCLA. I am flying blind in a crowd of violent people who don't like me in particular. Surprisingly, a left-wing journalist actually grabbed me and sort of helped me through the first few seconds. And then a rabbi grabbed me. He had no idea who I was. He didn't know which side of the protest I supported or didn't support, or if I had an opinion. He had no idea who I was. Rabbi Sufrin. He grabbed me and he guided me to a safe place. Initially, he tried to put me in a car to take me to the emergency room, and I was like, absolutely not. Do not put me in a car. I will freak out because I don't know who you are. I can't see you. I don't know if you're actually a rabbi. For all I know, you could be lying. So don't put me in a car. I'll freak out. He stashed me behind a car, put me down, and he had some people come over and pour water in my face, which is also scary because you don't know what they're dumping in your face. You just know that there are unidentified people around you. All you can hear is voices, and they're dumping stuff in your face. Before he had actually sat me down behind this car, he sort of dragged me through the crowd, and then he had to go grab somebody to put the water in my face and whatever. And he left me with this woman, who I would later find out was just a normal person walking down the street with her kids that happened to just come across this melee. He left me with her, and she was like, take your camera off, because I have this big harness with my camera strapped on it. She's like, take this stuff off. And I'm like, I don't want to. She's like, just take it off. You'll feel a lot better. I'm like, please don't steal it. And she's like, I'm a Jew. I'm not going to steal your stuff. And that was sort of like really crazy to me, because she also doesn't know who I am. But we know the Jewish side of this protest, or the Jewish side in general, is not stealing stuff. Who does steal stuff are the protesters. The miscreants. They steal stuff. They destroy stuff.
I'm going to get you a paramedic, and there's a lady who's going to be next to you, okay?
I'm right here.
You stay right here.
I'll
be right back.
I'll put your camera away, okay? I got you. Okay? I got
Please
you.
don't steal it.
No, I'm with you. I'm a Jew. You want to pour it on your face?
Yeah. Your eyes closed because you can't open them, or your eyes closed because you think you can't open them?
I don't know.
Why don't you try to open them so I can pour water in them, okay? If you can't, you'll just close them.
Alrighty.
Go. Ready?
Yep.
Open. You couldn't do it?
Can't keep them.
Yeah, you. It's heart rate instantaneously. Okay. Okay? I can. The rabbi's still with you. Now we're the only two together, alright? You're just chilling in the shade.
I need another rinse.
In my hand, your backpack's in front of you. I'll put it.
I need another rinse. I need another rinse.
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
I need another rinse on my face.
Your eyes? What happened?
Should I bring him milk? Milk is supposed to help.
I'm not a doctor, so I don't know.
Who's treating him?
I'm just trying to help. I'm just a Samaritan. I'm not a doctor. That fellow's supposed to be on the way. Cam, are you taking those 5 deep breaths like you're supposed to be doing?
Yep.
You're good. You're less jittery.
Can I see the water?
Yeah, it's in your hand. There you go. Oh, they're opening. Excellent.
So anyway, the rabbi came back. He sat me down. There was water being bailed into my face. I was shaking. My heart rate was extremely accelerated. It was terrifying. I didn't think I was going to be able to see for the rest of the day, so I had somebody call my girlfriend and, have her come get me. But then about an hour and a half later, I stood back up and I could see, and there was another fist fight breaking out right in front of me. So naturally, I recorded it. I jumped back into work as soon as I could see again. My friend David was standing right next to me when I got sprayed, and he got residual. It hit his glasses, so it hadn't gone into his eye, but this stuff is gel-based. It will hang around on your stuff. So he had found me, and we were sort of walking back. The police were moving in now, and he went down, like he fell down. And I was like, what the heck's going on? Did you get hit? He's like, I think it was on my glasses. It dripped into his eyes. So now he's down, he's bear sprayed. And I'm trying to find water to dump into his face, and the police are moving in on us now. And I'm like, can you guys just go around? Like, we'll stay behind the line. I need to dump water into his face. He can't move. And he's bigger than me, like muscular. And they're like, no, you have to move him. Like, I can't, I'm just recovering from having been bear sprayed myself. Like, I can't carry him. And they're like, you're going to have to find a way to do it. So I grabbed his arm, threw him over my shoulder, and we walked to a local pizza shop. They ushered us in. They gave us water to dump in his face. I put some more on my arms and legs because when this stuff gets on you, this gel-based bear spray, when it gets on you and you're having water build into your face, the first problem is, you know, it's going right off your chin. I'm sitting crisscross applesauce. It's going right off my chin into my groin. So that's terrible. Feels like your balls are on fire. But then on top of that, it's kind of washing all over your entire body. So your entire body, as soon as you step into the sunlight, feels like it's on fire. It's terrible. I mean, it was on every square inch of my body. I was soaked in water, so I'm still giving some water on my body so that it's cooled off a little bit and it's not so hot. I made sure David was fine. He was eventually able to see again. My girlfriend got there, and I left. The protest at this point had pretty much wrapped up. The police had dispersed it, but it was insane. Not just the bear spray part, but the whole premise of the protest. They're doing a land auction in Israel for Israeli land, not Palestinian land, not in the West Bank. And so they're going to siege and attack the synagogue and anybody who might be entering, leaving, or around the synagogue. It's in a Jewish neighborhood. Pico Robertson is a massive Jewish neighborhood. So even anybody who might be just walking down the street is probably going to be a Jew. The thought process is just mind-boggling. But here we are a year later and these protests are heating up again. It's summertime. The kids are home from school and they're going to be out causing violence. Before we conclude, I also wanted to address something. There's a lot of people in the comments, regular viewers, which kind of hurts me. People saying that I'm intentionally looking for trouble or I'm trying to get hurt, and that's evident because I don't have private security with me. No journalist has private security with them, especially when they're undercover. I'm not a rich man. My company is not a rich company. I go out all the time. I cannot afford to hire private security for myself every single time I go out. I have no way of knowing when a protest is going to be especially violent or rather boring. It is extremely random. Security is also cumbersome when you're undercover. And if this person who I hire as private security hasn't been undercover before, the likelihood of them blowing my cover is extremely high, and then it's more dangerous for me. Do I look for trouble? These people are trouble, and I do look for them. I document what they're doing so that I can expose it to the public. I'm not a vigilante. I'm not going to pull out a gun and shoot people because they're chasing me or they're assaulting me. I would go to jail for the rest of my life. If I feel it's necessary, I will use appropriate force. But carrying a gun on me only puts me at risk. If they see a gun on my hip, they're going to be more likely to attack me. So I tend to carry mace. Private security is more viable when I'm tabling at the University of Washington. But then again, some weeks I do that every single day. I don't have the funds for it. My job is dangerous. People don't like me. They attack me. They break and steal my things, and I have little control over whether or not that happens sometimes. Let's not judge my skills of not being attacked or proportional force back when I am attacked until you've been in the situation yourself. I'm not a police officer, and I live in a state and a city, the city of Seattle, where the odds of me being favored in court for acting in self-defense is incredibly low. And so I have to be very reserved with the way I conduct myself when I'm working. And before the comments come in, I wear goggles now. I should have been wearing them before. I wouldn't have gotten bear sprayed. Lessons learned. I have them with me all the time. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment what you thought of this down below. Watch some of my other videos where I've done protest coverage. There's been a lot recently. I was just at UCLA, and I was also at a few protests here in Seattle. They got pretty violent. We saw fires at the University of Washington. A professor tried to rob me at UCLA. So definitely check those out and join the Discord linked in the description if you enjoy having civil discussions with people who disagree with you. I'll see you guys in the next one.